Yo, what's good, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. And today, I got a special video for y'all. And I know it's been a while, but I am definitely going to be starting my grind again because I want to get monetized. I want to get monetized in 2026. So we're going to grind hard to get that monetization. But today, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but you have a DoorDash girl that's basically talking about she got SA'd and she ended up losing her job at DoorDash and stuff like that. But the thing is that a lot of people been roasting her and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'll most likely roast her too. So be ready for that. And shout out to Jamari. Like, we're gonna be doing a reaction video off of his stuff, and the original video will be down in the description below. So if y'all want to check out the original video for yourselves, definitely go ahead and go check it out. As you can see, I already gave it a like and everything too. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video, y'all. Let's get it.
So over the last week, this has been kind of
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be skipping some parts because I don't want this video to be too long.
like the video and the situation kind of heard around the internet. A man named Austin orders DoorDash, falls asleep on the couch with his pants and underwear to his ankles and his front door wide open in 59 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order. Looks like our guy got some Wendy's. And our good friend here does censor the body. But yes, the guy is laying there, presumably drunk out of his mind. And I've seen the original video, and though it is kinda grainy, I was trying to make out the pixels. But it did appear that this man was unsolved.
Pause. Pause, bruh. Hold on. As y'all can see, this is the original video right here. She basically just dropped off the food and stuff like that. And then she posts that man basically only wearing a shirt on his couch sleeping. He knocked out, he gone. And just just waiting on his food. And she posted a video and everything.
And I feel like this is where really all hell broke loose. Basically after she put out this video is when the entire internet kind of started to turn on her because they felt like she was making some false allegations.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me.
And basically the false allegations is that she got SA'd. As you can see in the video and even in the original video, she did not get SA'd, she did not get touched. Nothing happened to her. Nothing happened. All she had to do was her job, which was basically go up to the front porch, put the food down, take a picture, get up out of there. And if you did see that, somebody laying naked on the bed, and that made you feel uncomfortable. I mean, well, not the bed, but on the couch, and that made you feel uncomfortable and stuff like that. And you seen that, yeah, you could take, yeah, okay, go ahead and take the video, but don't go and post it. Don't go and post it. Basically, just send it to DoorDash. Send it to DoorDash and say, this is what I saw a customer do, and it made me really uncomfortable to go to them. If anything, they would have banned him, and you still would have your job. But you wasn't taking the time to think, because of the fact is that most people want to get attention nowadays. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm reacting to this video. But most people want to get attention nowadays, and that's the problem. Clout is one heck of a drug.
2 days after I reported my assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. I think to a P50.
Yes. And the only reason I know that is because I'm like a DoorDash aficionado.
And see, and that's the thing. Like, I used to be a DoorDasher myself. I used to order from DoorDash, and I used to be a DoorDasher. So I understand for both perspectives. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, she can't go and do what she did. If what could make her situation worse is if she ended up trying to go and sue DoorDash, that's not going to work. Because they saw you post a video of you doxing this man. That's why you got fired. They had every reason to fire you. You're not supposed to be posting videos and doxing people. It's just not like, and they handled it. They even said that they handled it in everything. They made sure that man was banned. So nobody could bring him food anymore. So if he tries to order food from DoorDash, it's impossible. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but he can't do it.
You know, a couple years
Here we
back,
go.
your boy was deep in the like the guy from the So I Can Be DoorDash. There was a couple times single time I had a
They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing.
and that's
No, it's not that. It's like, okay, let's be honest. You can talk about that. You can talk about the situation that happened. But the thing is that you can't go and dox somebody. That's why your video got taken down. Your original video was literally doxing this man. Basically showing what you ain't supposed to be showing online. And that's what happened. And yes, this video has went super viral. As you can see, where you look to the right, you see that mug got 3.2 million views. 2 million likes and 72,000 comments. Almost at 73. It's probably more than that by now. But if you go and look at the comments, mostly everybody is roasting her because everybody sees how fraudulent this woman is. This woman was basically doing what she was doing for the clout to be able to get her name up so she could start making even more money on TikTok. Because you shouldn't have done what you did. That was wrong of you. And yeah, I'm not gonna give points to that guy either. Like that guy, he shouldn't be laying like that. That's wild. That's wild to be laying like that. But instead of, you could have possibly looked like the victim. But after you done what you did and then you saying what you saying, you're not a victim.
where people really started to have a problem with her call out. Because a lot of people felt like while the situation may have represented like indecent exposure, I don't think that you could technically call it SA. And there was a great deal of other people who were like of the opinion that the guy did technically say to leave the food at the door. So it's kind of like, oh, put the fries in the bag, bro. Or in this case, oh, leave the food at the door, sis.
They just fired me! And the police are doing nothing!
I mean, guys, I'm not trying to be...
What do you expect the police to do? That man didn't do anything wrong. He basically, all he did was laying and showing his junk, like, which he shouldn't have, but police can't do nothing about that. He didn't touch you, he didn't do none of that stuff. Like, again, you try to play the victim, but it's like, you're not a victim at all. And plus, look at it like this. What? Another thing I'll ask y'all is, what happens if the roles were turned? And this was a dude right here. This was a dude, and that person that's laying down on the couch was a female, and he felt uncomfortable, and that situation ended up happening. You know how crazy that man would get blasted? That man would get blasted way worse than she getting blasted. Not trying to make it like that type of way, but it's like, bro, this woman here, bro.
Insensitive here. But goddamn, girl, if you don't just go sign up for Grubhub right now, maybe favor.
Literally, you could just go and sign up for like a different type of like Grubhub, Uber Eats, or something like that. You could be doing something like that. That's like literally the same thing, but on a different app. Like, that doesn't make no sense. And then she put time to sue DoorDash. Woman, if you sue DoorDash, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna end up losing. Because DoorDash had every reason to fire you. They had every reason. You doxed the man. Instead of just leaving it, just putting it out, just giving it to him, the video to them, and stuff like that, you went and posted the video. And the thing is that you didn't have to post the video. You didn't have to post it at all. If anything, you could have just talked about it. Like, y'all, I never felt so uncomfortable in my life. But one thing's for sure, is your story is going to sound like you didn't get SA'd regardless. But people going to probably look at you as a victim. There's going to be some people out there that's going to look at you as a victim. But right now, no.
Yep, I really lost my job.
I mean, if anything, the dude that was laying there on his couch might have a better chance at a lawsuit than her. But hey,
Literally, because of the fact is that like he's the one that like got the video of him posted online by her. If anything, he can sue her for that. He can sue her for that. And he can also sue DoorDash. Because she was working for DoorDash. But that one thing about DoorDash is that they'll most likely settle. Just like how they did with that one chick with Lyft. That 500-pound female that basically wanted to, instead of paying for an XL, which, I mean, bruh, she should have. Like, she said she wanted to get into the back if it felt like she was getting discriminated. And it's like, bro, you're not at all. Like, that's crazy. But Lyft ended up selling with her. It gave her a whole bag. A whole bag.
I guess in 2025 in America, anything is possible. I recently saw that 500-pound female rapper who sued Lyft after
That's literally what I was talking about.
They took it down for the same reason. Banned.
And TikTok knows what they're doing. They saw your original. They most likely saw your original video and said, "Bro, no, you can't be posting this type of stuff on our stuff. You can't be posting that. You cannot be posting that on our social media." So they took it down and gave you a strike for doing that. And then the second strike is like, I'm guessing that you tried to upload it again, but then you tried to like basically go and like put like some type of stuff on it, which is still looked at pretty bad. So they gave you a second strike. It's not that TikTok is not trying to silence you. It's that you need to word your stuff better. And to top it all off, not post that video like you're doing now. Like, just sit back and just talk about it. Like, that's it.
From TikTok.
Damn, this broad stays explaining herself.
Not only did I
Probably had a long drunkenness, then went drunk.
this is a man's world. I'm the victim.
And her saying that it's a man's world and her yelling like that. Heck no.
Remember?
No.
Once again, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but to like chalk this up to, oh, it's a man's world now, just shows me where her like victim mindset is really at.
I'm the victim.
Someone holding up their phone and A, crying, or B, crashing out. She should really...
They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got.
And look at that. Look at that. She's now talking about TikTok having to pay her. So this is not about being a victim anymore. It's about getting money. It's about getting money and getting attention. That's all she's worried about. She's not worried about anything else. Which, that just made you go from even less of a victim to now it's like, you just petty. You're just petty at this point.
So no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying.
That couple million views were gonna get you anyways. I mean, honestly, I think that she cares more about the attention and maybe garnering up some money than she does about receiving her perceived justice. Like, I really think if she would have just shut up and played it right, she really could have come off like the victim here. But
she
now
really
this all really just
have.
calls into question what
Just
her
be
true
quiet
motives
and play
are.
the victim.
And while
Don't
I was
even
editing
post
this
that video.
it actually has come to my
Post a
attention
video of you
that some
talking
of the
about it.
TikToks of this girl have resurfaced from her past, where she makes it pretty clear that she is okay with and has broken an in.
And basically, this same woman, this same DoorDashing woman, has broke into apartments and all type of stuff. And as y'all finna see,
in the past.
I was kicked out of this apartment 6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell.
see, just you breaking and entering. If anything, that's gonna make you look even more worse. Now the cops has a reason to do something. They have a reason to go after you. Like, they have a reason to go after you. Not even the guy that was laying on the couch. Like, bruh. You breaking and
They
entering
were sleeping on
stuff.
the couch within eyesight of the front door, with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently.
Yes, we've heard this story a million times by now, chick.
But yeah, I reported
Literally.
it to DoorDash, And DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later,
And she's not even realizing it, but it's like, bro, after you get done talking about this situation, you're gonna be so irrelevant now. Like after this, because this situation is gonna be done and over with within like a week, like probably like next week, most likely next week. Your situation is gonna be done and over with. And now, where's your clout and all that stuff going to be? Or are you just gonna keep talking about the same situation for a year or for a whole month, 2 months? Nobody's not gonna care, and nobody does care because you're not a victim. You wasn't SA. You was none of that. And then when you lost your job, it's a pretty good reason why you lost your job. And it's because you doxed him.
DoorDash banned me.
So there is a new twist to the story. We now know that the customer as well got banned. Like, let me know down in the comments, is that a fine level of justice for anyone out there?
So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter. And TikTok and the police are doing...
Peace.
Shut up.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
To keep telling my story. Like, this is the only
Ooh.
justice I'm getting.
And we've seen some tough and sensitive...
Alright, so basically in this part right here, DoorDash is basically talking about like why they fired her and they banned the guy. They banned the guy because of what she had sent DoorDash, but they fired her because she went and basically posted that video. She went and basically posted that original video that we ended up seeing earlier at the beginning. So that's basically it. So I'm gonna just sit back and skip all this because I don't want this video to be too long. So shout out to the bro again. And as y'all can see, my story, like I'll say one thing is for sure. If she had done it professionally, instead of trying to chase a quick bag that's only gonna last for so long, just concentrate on being professional, doing your job right. By sending, if you felt like you was that her, like you feel like he was being that crazy, or something like you, or you was feeling super uncomfortable, which you're just going up there and leaving it at the door. You're leaving it at the door and you're going about your way. There was no need to look at the man inside the man's house, which that's exactly what happened. So your best bet is to like do something else. Go to Grubhub, Uber Eats, instead of whining and crying about DoorDash and trying to sue them because you have no case. You have no case. You're going to fail, and it's going to be a waste of time. And especially because of the fact is that, like, do you know how long court cases take? So yeah. And then let's just be honest, like if that was a man and a woman that happened with that situation, oh yeah, the man, you think this woman got destroyed. The man would have got destroyed. So the best bet is to just go ahead and work on bettering your life. Sign up for Uber Eats and get your grind on Uber Eats. And next time, learn your lesson. Okay, instead of doxing this person, I'm gonna go ahead and just send it to Uber Eats and get him banned so I don't have to ever see him again or anybody else after that. And they will ban him. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.